Which way to Salvador? Dead ahead.
Well, it's the 17th of November and a major accomplishment on Artforms today, the fact that we're both having dinner at the same time and in daylight. I think it's the first. So tell us about the day, Kip.
Oh, well, beautiful day of sailing out here on the high seas. A little frustrating because we're giving up a little bit of ground to our friend Joe Harris, Josh all ahead of us, who stuck their nose into this breeze we're now just getting into, but it took us all day to get here. Meanwhile, they've been kind of handing it to us, but that's how it goes. Gotcha. Walk around tonight though is heavenly. Gotta keep the helmsman happy. That's how the boats go fast. Cheers. Designer Mervon at the helm. Giving steady, I'd say this looks like about 16 knots, judging by the wake. Get out your water skis, all you water sports fans. And go for a little ride, huh? I'm not going out there, it's wet. What a beautiful sight, huh? That's what speed looks like on the water. Very, very nice.
The water's warm.
Merv just said, at least the water's warm. That's a little different than we had last time we were going this fast. So he's got his boots on again. It's a blessing really having his boots on, because when his boots are off, yeah, it's a little harder to stay down below. Okay, Merv, you're on.
C'est le 20e de novembre, entre Côte-Noire. Il pleut beaucoup, il n'y a pas de vent, mais il y a du thé chinois. Super! Le bureau, c'est là. Salvador et la Bertrand, c'est là. En avant, mes amis!
Has the TJV lived up to your expectations?
Oh yes, it's fantastic. Beautiful weather, dolphins, sunrises and sunsets. Could not be better. I love the color green.
How long do you think we're going to be in the doldrums?
Oh, I've been in the doldrums since I've been on this fucking boat.
How long are we going to be in these doldrums?
Oh, I don't know. Could be another hour, could be another 6 hours.
Well, there you have it. The meteorological update from the helm. Well, I hope it stops raining for you soon. Let me know and I'll come out and hold the tour for a while.
Sorry to use the F word, fans, but it's that kind of F kind of day, really.
Tell us how it felt to move up 50 miles overnight in the poles against Joe Harris.
Oh, that was good.
Wow.
Oh, that was good.
Not so bad, huh?
Yeah, not so bad. Not so shabby.
I put the smile on his face. Look at that. Well, let's see if we can go get another 50 miles and make this whole thing worthwhile. Today is Monday, November 21st. We just sailed out of the doldrums. They're just picking up the southeast streams that were a bit elusive for us for the last few days. We had a long, slow crossing, lots of work, lots of light wind, a number of gale-like thunderstorms. never quite caught us off guard, but certainly kept us on our toes. This morning, start to see the same wind that we saw 2 weeks ago. Dolphins are here. So this is the sky we've been looking for. Along at a decent clip, 20 miles ahead of our third place competitor, many miles behind Joe Harris and Josh Hall. I'm sorry to say, but well, we're doing our best and we've done our best, and those guys just have a big lead. Not much more to say about it than that. Other than we gave it to him. Anyway, nice pitch of the boat. We're going to attempt a self-portrait here. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Good morning from just north of the equator. Nice to be here. We'll look forward to tonight with dinner.
Okay, so coming up out of the doldrums, it's our first morning out of the doldrums. And of my 4 trips there, it was by far the worst. I must have had it easy the other 3 times because we had squalls and all kinds of things. Went from the front, went from the back. And this is a Code Zero, which is a kind of ubiquitous light airs upwind sail, and you can use it downwind, and it comes off the end of the bowsprit and goes up in the air rather like a big jib. But it's demountable, so we can take it down and put it up as we like. And now we're into some solid breeze in the southeast trades in the South Atlantic. We don't need this sail anymore, so Kip's bringing it back to the middle of the boat, and we'll use it as ballast, hopefully all the way to Salvador. Lives in the sail bag. Gets carried up in the sail bag. Tacked on at the front, and it's in a big roller. You'll see it in a second when the bag opens up. Big roll sail. It's got its own little furling gear. And then Kip will unhitch the bag, and we'll bring it back to the middle of the boat on the windward rail, and it'll be ballast to help the try and keep us upright. Obviously it's easier to do any operations like putting a headsail up like this Code Zero. It's easier to do it with 2, and we've been doing it with 2 people because it's faster. But last night, because we'd had so little sleep in the doldrums, we were both operating the boat on our own, sails up, sails down. And anyway, Kip's used to this. He's used to moving stuff around on the boat on his own. But yeah, we were all both really tired last night. We'd done long stints, both of us together in the cockpit, with breeze coming on, breeze coming off, anything from like 0 knots to 25, 26 knot squalls. So we go from the Code Zero to just a very small jib, the Solent, and 2 reefs in the main, and we'd be hammering along at 17, 18 knots. Quite stressful with little clouds coming through, and we'd be watching them on the radar at night because it's pitch black, you can't see a thing. Without the radar, say on a little mini transat boat or something, you'd just be sat in your cockpit with all your light sails up, your big Code Zero off the bow and your full mainsail, and all of a sudden you'd get, instead of 6 knots of breeze, you'd have 10, and then you'd probably have about 2 minutes to get everything down and snugged away before you would be hit by 25, 26 knots. And certainly in the doldrums before, I've been in night, and Although my doldrums were much quicker, I did get laid over a couple of times with 35, 40 knots. You get this blast of cold air, and as soon as you feel cold air, you know you're in trouble. Anyway, this is Monday. We're 4 or 5 days away from Salvador. The opposition are 23 miles behind us. They had a good passage to the doldrums. We went to the west, which is usually the narrowest part, and we got ourselves a nice 66-mile lead before we went in. But we spent 40 miles of that having a most torturous doldrum. So they're 23 miles behind us at the moment, about 140 miles to windward, to the left of the boat. So they have a better angle on the breeze than us. So we've got a little bit of a fight on over the next few days until we get to the corner at Recife off Brazil. And at the corner of Recife, we then are able to crack sheets again, ease the sheets, turn right, the wind will go more behind us, and then we're on the home run to Salvador. And we won't really know where we're at until we get to that corner. The corner at Recife will tend to bring all the boats together. The corner at Recife will tend to bring all the boats together to the same point. Yeah.
Alright, it's the 22nd November, 8:48 a.m. GMT, and Merv and I have just crossed the equator and are about to give our ablutions, our gifts to the king for a safe passage and for bon voyage the last 900 miles of this journey. Perfect. Hang on. Okay, say a few words.
Here we go, Neptune, fair winds to us and death to our enemies.
Okay. Whoops. Sorry about that. A little unsteady here, Paul. Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's a nice light just there, Kip.
Now, I suspect the king gets champagne from just about every boat that crosses the equator, so I like to always offer something a little unusual, different that I think he might enjoy and can't get otherwise. So I brought with me today a handful of sweet sloops, all the way from Salem, Massachusetts, the world's best candy. I picked 6 to give the king because you can't really have just one, so enjoy.
Well done, well done.
Thank you.
What a neat idea. We might have to do all that again. Do all that again.
Do that again? Oh, did you have it off?
Yeah, look, I think so.
How much did you miss?
Oh, right from the beginning.
No, the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, go on. Right from the beginning. That's alright.
Cheesecake potato pie, straight from the galley. It's not all freeze-dried aboard good ship Artforms, breakfast being the most important meal of the day. It's important to keep the boys happy and keep the boat driving fast. Anything you don't have to add hot water to on this boat is a good thing.
Normally breakfast is muesli, or as you American guys say, granola. And but after it rains for a while, it rains after a time, so the sous chef here cooks up cheese and potato and egg pies when we want to make the motor run a little bit harder. Thank you, sous chef.
Thank you.
Oh, the knife and fork story.
That wasn't going anywhere. That was just poor planning. Is it still on?
Yeah.
The boat was provisioned in La Havre with 1 fork, 1 knife, 1 spoon. Since Merv and I don't eat at the same time, we figured that was plenty until we lost the fork and the spoon. We're down to 1 knife. So, next time maybe we'll bring a couple extras. I don't know that.
And we have 419 minutes of battery power left.
canoe to Servane. It's our last evening at sea. We're playing the edge of sea breeze, about 35 miles off the shore. Beautiful evening, nice steady breeze. How yourself?
Whoa, you go mental.
And at the helm on Thanksgiving Day, a man who doesn't really celebrate Thanksgiving anyway.
No.
But so far he's enjoyed the green beans, salmon steak, and he's about to enjoy freeze-dried turkey dinner. Oh, lucky boy. And behind us, 21 miles, Bertrand de Broc, Servane, Escoffier. We wish them well, but we wish them to stay 21 miles behind us, please. At least for another 24 hours.